Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. It's so good to see you guys here tonight. Uh, Give me 1 second here, y'all. Happy Thursday. Good to see you guys here today. Fantastic set, KJ. Thank you for that raid. Troublemaker. How you guys? Happy Thursday. So, Z Nice, welcome in, love. Good to see you. Miss Man, welcome in.
I was playing nice. We can change the setting. We can get petty. We can get petty. Yeah.
Welcome in, Miss Man. Good to see you tonight. 662, welcome in. Good to see you. CJ Manning, welcome in. Good to see you. KJ, thank you again. Over it already. Thank you as well, ma'am. Be Nice, welcome in. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. So welcome in, you guys. Jazzy Lou, welcome in. Now you trying to be my friend after you done talked about me half of the day? I see you. I see you, Jazzy. Lala, welcome in. Good to see you tonight. I have an effect on my voice. What kind of effect do I have on my voice? What does it sound like? Be the Rock, welcome in, hon. Good to see you. KJ, what kind of effect do I have on my voice? What does it sound like? Like I'm doubled up? Hold on. CJ Manning, welcome in. Good to see you. Hold on. Okay, what about now? Does it sound that way now? KJ? Okay, thank you. Jazzy. I thought that's what you said. I sound petty, Jazzy. Really? Okay, Jazzy. I'm gonna not mess with you right now. Yeah, I guess you do sometimes, KJ. Sometimes. Alright, so today is Red Flag Rodeo and Petty Mail Night. And I have a letter that I sent out. But I'm not gonna tell you who it was sent to. I removed names. And I removed any telltale stuff that could possibly tell you who it is if you decided to be a detective. So, yeah, I do have that letter for you guys. What do you mean, KJ? What do you mean, KJ? I can't tell you everything. I know you're nosy, KJ. That's the problem. You could be nosy all you want. But that ain't happening. So your quote for today is, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just letting you miss me properly. And our stream opener for today is, I wasn't going to say anything today, but y'all always make me. Jazzy Lou. Where Rock at tonight? I can't mess with Rock tonight over it. Where he at? All right, so we're going to start the night as we always do with our videos. It wasn't no sugar daddy, because I don't have none of them. So we're going to start with this one first. And it's just wild how I found them at the same time. So, well, almost the same time, a couple days apart. But here's the first video. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Y'all. Whatever.
Green light.
Y'all, and the fact that he is in there, in the porta potty, doing this whole thing now.
Holy shit.
And literally, y'all, he's still in there. That's what has me boggled, right?
EG, that's us.
Yo, that's probably KJ. That's probably KJ. KJ. Don't do it. Just don't do it. You guys, because if I see it, if I'm in the vicinity, I'm going to talk about you so bad. Nah, that ain't me. That is not me whatsoever. Right? Be nice? That is wild. Alright. So, the next video kind of falls in line with that. It kind of do, but kind of don't. But I'm going to let y'all just watch it. Oh, here it is.
It says, ask me about my love life. What's going on with your love life?
I'm a member of the Seattle Kink community.
Seattle Kink, okay. All right.
I'm in something called ABDL, if you know the
ABD.
abbreviation.
I don't know the abbreviation. Can you tell me?
It stands for Adult Baby Diaper Lover.
Adult baby diaper love.
They are so upset when Josh finds his goal.
As brief as possible, can you bring me up to speed on what adult baby diaper lover?
Honestly, it's all there in the name. You can kind of...
Yes, it is. All right. And I'm not trying to get you to, like, tell tales out of school or anything, but do you recognize anybody right now?
KJ is
no one
part
in
of
the
that
room.
community.
As I said, I'm from Seattle, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay. What was your first experience like when you were like, let me dive in?
Honestly, after I started going to therapy and, like, was able to feel a little bit more confident of, like, okay, this isn't going to kill me.
I'm sorry, do you shit in the diaper? I'm just really curious.
This is a whole thing.
Yeah, sorry.
No. It's fine.
Open up this dialogue.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Really? Okay.
Right.
There's a big split in the community between people who shit.
Yeah, it's called the ass crack. I'm so sorry. Let's add back that point for a second. Thank you.
So you said there's a division in the community.
There
are the
is.
people who poop, the people who
don't
are
poop.
just like, nah, I'll wait.
They're
Right?
just all about piss, yeah.
Wait. So it's not in thirds. It's not clean diaper.
Oh, I don't think so. No.
Something's happening every time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's part of it.
Oh. But you're now looking at me wild, like, don't you know we all piss in the diaper? I just thought that you were wearing the diaper. Okay, so what is the etiquette?
What is the etiquette,
no,
Jonathan? What do you mean?
I'm just saying, like, let's say you're at the adult
At an event, yeah.
at an event, and you don't know that you're around a bunch of pissers, and so you poop, and everybody like, ugh, you killing the vibe.
Consent is king. They're always like, hey, no poop. Like, anything else is okay.
It's actually the rule for most parties. It says, ask me about my love life. What's going on with your love life?
I'm a member of the Seattle...
Yeah, I just thought I would share that with you guys. Some FYI information. You know, it is Pride Month, so I figured it was a good time to share that one. So if you are into that, hey, do you. But don't wear it to my house and let me know you have it on. Because, friend, you thought that conversation was intense with Josh. It's going to be intense with me because I got questions. I got questions. So welcome in, everyone. In case I missed you, come on in. Tonight is Red Flag Rodeo. We just watched our videos for tonight, and so we're going to get into our Red Flag Rodeo after we don't watch KJ jump on and off a moving porta potty, you know. So you guys may be wondering, what is a Red Flag Rodeo? I know. Where do I be coming up with these names and stuff like that? I know y'all do. Diapers are like cushions. See? I'm sure they are if you have the good kind. No, not my bladder. I'm good on most days, KJ. Now, I ain't gonna lie. After I had surgery, y'all. Oh my gosh, that first month after surgery, and I couldn't walk that good. I'll be like, as soon as you know that first moment, you're like, hey, I gotta go tinkle. I gotta go. But you be waiting, you know, because you be doing other stuff. I couldn't do that after surgery because it took me too long to move. I'm like, man. I'm like, I needed a diaper then, but not now. I'm good now, KJ. Okay, TMI. All right, so Red Flag Rodeo. What is Red Flag Rodeo? So Red Flag Rodeo is your petty but profound live stream segment where we saddle up and call out all those red flags that in relationships, friendships, situationships, and every messy ship in between. So we're going to be talking about some messy ships. Hey, CS and VA, welcome in, love. Good to see you this evening or tonight. So think of it like this. Toxic behavior walks in. We throw a spotlight and a lasso on it. Then we drag it around the arena for public inspection. So we're going to throw a lasso around Jazzy Lou. And we're going to expect the messiness from Jazzy. Because Jazzy had a whole lot of messy today. So he's the perfect candidate. So it's part group therapy, part comedy roast, and all truth. So whether it's ghosting, gaslighting, or being grown and emotionally unavailable, we're naming it, shaming it, and putting it on parade. So we're doing all of that, you guys. So we are doing all of that. Let me get to the right one. So, welcome to the Red Flag Rodeo, the only show where emotional chaos gets center stage and we call a clown without honking a single horn. Unless you're in the car and want to honk your horn, feel free. You know, I don't have anything to do with that. We're talking about toxic, tragic, and why did I stay that long? Tonight, we're airing out the red flags you saw, ignored, or needed a whole marching band to recognize. Y'all, I got red flags like why is KJ and Jazzy Lou and Rock my friend? I'm sure there's some red flags, so I might need a marching band. So grab your popcorn, your pettiness, and your emotional support water bottle because it's about to get messy in here. And CS is in here, so CS is good at being petty. CS, you gonna leave 662 alone. Hey Dream Diva, welcome in. You gonna leave 662 alone, CS. So the first one we're going to talk about is red flags and romance. So let's talk about why love should not feel like a survival sport. Hey Wakalisha, welcome in. I hope you had a good stream. I did see you pop on, but I was at church when you came on. So we have the first one, that I'm not ready for a relationship but wants relationship benefits. We've all seen it. We've probably been part of it, or you're the cause of it. You probably could have been the one that said it. Translation: I want the comfort of your presence without the responsibility of commitment. That's not love, boo. That's emotional freeloading. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sure you managed just fine. I have faith in you, Wakalisha. I have faith in you. So, let's talk about this first one. The I'm not ready for a relationship but want relationship benefits. Anybody has a story? What's that look for, Wakalisha? I'm just saying, I know you did fine. So I know I've been on the receiving end of someone not ready for a relationship, but they want the relationship benefits. And a younger me, didn't think much of it until I realized that that's not gonna work. You want this, and this. That look like relationship status, and if you ain't providing nothing to go with it, when the ladies ask for a porterhouse steak on the first date run, well, I'm the lady, but I don't ask for the steak. I might ask for some baby back ribs. Well, relationship benefits would be like things that you would do in a relationship. I mean, you're not going to take your friend normally you're not going to take your friend to a romantic candlelight restaurant, right? That's not a normal thing you would do with a friend. And somebody that don't want a relationship, they're not going to get that, or at least they shouldn't. That's a relationship benefit. The romance, the things that's reserved for a relationship. The same thing is somebody wants to be your girlfriend, boyfriend, right? But they don't want to marry you. You know, but they want wife or husband benefits. Ain't no, we not married. You can't get wife benefits from me. Rock is taking you to 7-Eleven over it. We got to get Rock out of that 7-Eleven. We got to get him out that 7-Eleven over it. Ooh, Rock said owes Rock Alicia $20. I guess you're going to 7-Eleven over it. Sorry. So yeah, I mean, you can't. You have to know your role and what that role entails. You know, so love bombing, then ghosting. Oh, the whiplash. They go from you're my soulmate to who this once you get attached. It's manipulation dressed as a passion run. Need to know where I show up with the camera crew like cheaters. Oh my goodness, Wakalisha. Oh my goodness. So, what's the biggest red flag that you have ignored in a relationship because they were cute, charming, or just different from your ex? So let's talk about it. What's the biggest red flag that you ignored? So for me, the biggest red flag before I married my husband that I shouldn't have married was the hair accessories. He didn't have a daughter. His mom didn't live there. But it was the hair accessories that I kept finding. You know, like the scrunchies, the headbands, things like that. Those were red flags that I should not have ignored. But I collected. I collected those red flags. And I should have burned them. I'm just saying, it happened over it. I was in a I was in a weird place at that time over it. I was not like I was not like the FBI at the time. I saw the scrunchies and stuff. And I know he didn't have a girl, a daughter, so I knew that for a fact. He had a young son, but he didn't have a daughter. And I know his mama, so I know where his mama lived. So it wasn't exactly FBI. I didn't have to look for that information. No, over it. He just did not have long hair. He had your typical fade. So yeah, I knew better. I saw the hair ties, the scrunchies, the head wraps, the headbands, and I ignored it. So that was my red flag. See, I could talk about it now. You wouldn't have got me to talk about it back then, but I could talk about it now. Because it is what it is. I know better now. When you see the flag, don't collect the flag. Burn it, trash it. Get rid of it. So, yeah. So, what? I know I'm not the only one that ignored red flags in this camp. I know I ain't the only one. I know I had a bunch of red flags when KJ became my friend. I should ignore those. Ora said she dated a guy who said his mama lived with him. But he lived with his mama? Is that the case, over it? Wakalisha said, my Bojangles food was missing a biscuit always. That was a red flag for what? That you shouldn't go to that Bojangles anymore? Wakalisha? Yeah, I figured that was the case, over it. I figured it. He lived with his mom. But was his mom sick? Was it like something wrong with his mom and she needed care or anything? Or he was just lazy? Because, I mean, sometimes it's a legit reason. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. He should have been on his own, going about his business. Yeah, that's not cool. Alrighty. I need to do a poll real quick. I didn't send it to you, over it. I'm sorry. I actually forgot about it. So yeah, his mom should have been like, I need you to go. Biggest red flag. Fuck, I can't even spell. So the poll that's getting ready to come up is for you to decide or let us know, what is the biggest red flag to you? And you have 3 options. All right, so the poll is up. So the biggest red flag is someone not being ready, ghosting and returning, or they can't talk because they love drama. Get your votes in. Let me know, what is the biggest red flag to you? Because I want to know. So while you guys are voting in that, let's move on to our next one. So when someone can't communicate, but they always are available to argue, that's a little problematic too. I've been in that situation. They can't have a conversation, but they be ready to argue. They emotionally mute until it's time to gaslight you during a disagreement. Then suddenly they got monologue energy. See, that's not something I put up with. So so yeah, if you can't communicate in a positive way, then that's a problem. Because I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. I refuse over any situation. If you prefer to argue, then you could keep that toxic trait. Ghost and run is fine by you. Saves time and effort. Can't talk and loves drama is a no-no. Yeah, that's true too. So never apologize, but always flips the blame. I'm sorry you feel that way. It's not an apology, it's a deflection. If every conversation feels like a courtroom and you're always the defendant, giddy up out of there. Giddy up. 662 will argue with himself. I doubt that, Jazzy. You give him enough to argue with. You give him plenty, Jazzy. Plenty. KJ. Didn't I just hydrate KJ? KJ just popped back. Hydrate. Didn't I just hydrate? Walk, Alicia, get your DJ. And I finished the bottle. You do that fake apology all the time for crybabies. You're so mean, Jazzy. Got my new bottle. No, don't do fake apologies. So, flipping the blame, that's Jazzy. Jazzy does that. I was about to say something, but yeah, that's Jazzy. I'm sorry you feel I did something wrong because you're stupid. Oh my goodness, Jazzy. You vicious today. Did you not have enough animal crackers or cookies and enough chocolate milk today or this week? Did you run out, Jazzy? Because, man. Hey, sweet. 1973. Welcome in. Jazzy Lou, as long as he doesn't answer himself in the argument. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, we might need to send Jazzy some more chocolate milk or something. And some more animal crackers, because he needs something to calm his spirit. He needs something. All right, so the poll time is almost up. Oh, wow, lots of votes. Yes, Dream Diva. So the biggest red flag that won is ghosting and returning, followed by the not ready, not ready and can't talk, tied at 6 apiece. Y'all are a trip. Especially that Jazzy Lou guy. I don't know what to say about that. Jazzy Lou. So, that is red flag romance. So we know where Jazzy Lou falls. We know where Jazzy Lou fall on the spectrum. But now we're going to talk about friendships. And I'm sure KJ will fall into this category. Oh, thank you for that gifted sub, Wakalisha to Sweet. Thank you so much for that gifted sub. I appreciate you. See, Wakalisha the nice one. At least for the moment. He keep hanging around Jazzy. That might change. Because y'all know Jazzy is a bad influence. Alright, so friendships and red flags. Besties don't compete with you, they clap for you. So let's expose these fake friends. Jazzy. Jazzy Lou. You're going to come up off 662 today. You're going to come up off 662 today, Jazzy Lou. That's all I got to say. Come up off of 662 today. So, always takes but rarely gives. If your energy is constantly being withdrawn like an ATM with no deposits, decline the transaction. KJ, are you in here? Did you hear me? I'm declining the transaction. Jazzy, did you hear me? I'm declining your transaction. Over it, you could tell Rock I'm declining his transaction too. I'm just saying. But we all know that person that take, and you feel depleted. You know, just by a simple conversation, you feel depleted because they just take. Okay, so let's talk about that, KJ. So, no, I'm calling you. New podcast is out, and that is the wrong graphic. But the new podcast is out, Spiritual but Petty. It is out. So, KJ, let's talk. So, it's not my fault. You ain't over it, then keep up with the chat. So you asked the question, do you know anybody that makes potato salad with raisins? No, you're going to listen to this. This is why I didn't call in, because I was getting ready to go live. So you asked the question, do you know anybody that makes potato salad with raisins? I said that my answer that you saw in the chat 10 minutes later, I said, yeah, I know someone, but I don't eat it. So, it's not my fault you saw it late. I don't even make potato salad, so let alone making potato salad with raisins, I ain't gonna do that. Sir, ma'am. What am I gonna look in the mirror for? Jazzy Lou. So.
What the hell? Oh my
yes,
God.
I know I eat potato salad, KJ. But I don't make it. I eat potato salad, but I don't make it. Call it what you want. I'm just saying. I don't. I don't make the potato salad. But I do eat it. But I do not eat potato salad with raisins in it. And I do not leave potato salad out unrefrigerated. Dream Diva. This is every day with them, Dream Diva. Hey, T-Rail. This is every day with them, Dream Diva. Whether we live or not, this is everyday conversation. You should see the group chat, Dream Diva. You'll be laughing all day. You ain't getting no work done. Again, I don't do potato salads with raisins. You're not going to see potato salad with raisins in it from me because I ain't making potato salad. What 662 said. What 662 said. I don't play with kids. So, now that I explained that to you guys, let's go back to our friendship red flags, because KJ and Jazzy, there's a whole lot of red flags. So we have brings drama to every function like it's +1. That's Jazzy. If the present guarantees tension, tears, or someone storming out, baby, they're the problem. I'll always be storming out when it comes to Jazzy. I'd be like, bump Jazzy. I ain't bringing nothing. We're going to a catered event. I ain't bringing nothing. So, you guys, Dream Diva gonna cook for us. I heard Dream Diva could cook really good. Dream Diva and Over It Already. I hate you, King Jones. Wait a minute. Hold on, King Jones. King Jones.
I'm gonna punch you in the face!
Yeah, we're gonna put you to work, Dream Diva. We are. um
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos.
What you got to more epic
No
about?
need to ask why.
What you got to more epic about? I told you. You don't need no Kool-Aid smile from me because I don't do it. So, back to these red flags. Back to these red flags we talking about. Dream Diva. Where's Charmaine at? I need somebody to come save me. Where's Trin at? I need somebody to come save me. So, question to the audience. Describe a moment you realized that your friend wasn't clapping for you. They were competing with you. And tell us what tipped you off, and did you confront it or ghost them with grace? So let's talk about a time that you realized, I know that's why I threw them at you. They weren't for you to eat, Jazzy. I was throwing them at you. So let's talk about a time when you realized that your friend wasn't supporting for you, they weren't clapping for you, but instead they were competing with you. What did you do about it? How did you handle it? What happened? I don't know if I have a full story behind that I can talk about. Let me think for a second. Yeah. Well, I could go back to high school that I can talk about. There was this girl, and again, I don't know what her malfunction was. You ain't gonna do nothing, Jazzy. This is 662. And we were cool. At least I thought we were cool. You know, we were communicating, we were talking, we had great conversations. That, you know, good friends. I had a friend that pretended she was my friend, but was with every guy that was into me. Oh, see, that's some shady stuff over it. And she, so I thought we were cool. And then, I don't know what happened. She just started being distant. She just started being distant. And she started acting like she was the stuff. I was like, boo, you is not the stuff. You walking around with stockings and she had on the sandals with the thongs, but you had on socks. You had on socks with sandals. And then you had on a dress shirt with sweatpants. So don't come at me like I just ruined your life when you're walking around with dress shirts on with sweatpants. Because I'm like, okay. So I really didn't have to do anything because I ended up moving here to Columbus. So I didn't have to do anything, but I did stop talking to her. I just ghosted her. I just ghosted her with grace and walked away. So, I mean, that was the best way to handle that. I would never wear that. I would never wear that. I'm not a fashionista, Jazzy, but that I would never wear. I would never wear that, like, ever. All right. So, secretly competes with you. That friend who gets a little too quiet when you're winning. They're not clapping, they're calculating. Calculating. Sounds like Jazzy to me. Sounds like Jazzy. Jazzy is always calculating. He's always trying to figure out what is he gonna do next. I don't know why he's like that, y'all. So our next poll is going to talk about when does the fake show in a recent or a last situation. So let me get this up. All right, poll is up. Go ahead and get your vote in. When did the fake show? When you had your silent wins, when you had loud noises, or when they only needed you for something. Go ahead and get your vote in. Hi, Epic. How are you tonight? Oh, really, Epic? I did not add Jazzy to my list of trolls. Let me tell you, Jazzy was talking about me first thing this morning. So obviously, I was on Jazzy's mind early this morning. I'm just saying. So, another red flag when it comes to friendship is they downplay your success but celebrate your struggles. They'll say something to the effect of, wow, you got a promotion. Must be nice. But let you get dumped. They show up with popcorn and I told you so. Hey DJ Saturn, welcome in, love. I know I'm always on your mind, Jazzy. I know. You can't help it. You can't help it. Epic, I had something for you yesterday. I don't know if you want it tonight. I mean, I could share it if you want me to. That was a great set today, DJ Saturn. Was that today? Yeah, great set. It is NC-17, PG-13 to NC-17. I guess NC-17 might be accurate. Make sure you guys get your votes in. When did the fake show for you? While we move on to some family red flags. Okay, yeah, that was today, Saturday. I'm like, I was in such a zone today, Saturn, because I've been working on projects. I was like, I'm getting my days mixed up. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I just know you was playing some hip hop and it was the bomb. So yeah. You're welcome. I love your vibe too, Saturn. I love your vibe. You have your own special little swag. I love it. So we're going on to them family red flags. No, he cannot call me Jazzy. You're welcome. Okay, family red flags. So let's talk about why love should not feel like a survival sport. That's right, he can't. Jazzy. Oh, Buddha. Welcome in, Buddha. Thank you for those bits. I appreciate you. I love you, Jazzy. I love you, Jazzy. I didn't talk about you today like you did me. So the poll, when did the fake show? And majority said needs only with 50%. Interesting, you guys. Interesting. Alright, so let's talk about these family red flags. Because we all got them families that... Exactly, sweet. Exactly. I don't know why he don't see that. So, I'm not ready for... Oh. That is not the right one. So, we're going to skip family. Because I got the wrong stuff in here for family. We're going to go to workplace red flags. Workplace red flags. Because we're like family is usually code for unpaid overtime and bad boundaries. So coworkers who take credit and dodge accountability. You did the work, they took the glory, but let a mistake happen, suddenly they don't know. Y'all, I had workplace red flags. There are red flags in the workplace, Epic. I'm just saying, there are red flags in the workplace. Look, KJ. KJ told me to stop calling his name. I don't know why he think that's gonna happen. KJ, KJ, KJ. King Jones, King Jones. I need to call it like 3 times, like rubbing the genie bottle. No, I don't. Over it. So, then we have no boundaries between professional and personal life. When the boss starts acting like they're your therapist, friend, or life coach, is given cult, not company. All right, be nice. Go ahead and get some rest. See you soon. That part, Buddha. So, a question for the chat. What's the pettiest or most obvious red flag you saw at work that made you question your whole job, life, or career path? So, what is the pettiest or most obvious red flag that you saw at work that made you question your whole job, life, career, or career path? Mine is easy. So the store I was working at in Virginia, the store manager that was there originally when I got there, he was cool, but not a strong store manager. But he was a cool guy. People making a career out of throwing folks under the bus. Yes. Yes, epic. And so when he left and they brought in another manager, which was a highly prejudiced manager. If you weren't Caucasian, blonde hair, blue eyed, he didn't like you. So if you wasn't blonde hair, blue eyed, he didn't like you. And so he was one of those managers that thrived off of the store being in disarray and there being conflicts. And I'm like, I ain't never worked for nobody that likes to have conflict in your store. So he would find ways to stir up conflict within the store. But then he'll go and make statements behind the scenes to people of different nationalities. And I'm like, you're the store manager. We don't make those kind of statements as a store manager. But he thrived off of that messiness, and that was what made me leave the company. Because if a company allowed that kind of behavior in their upper management, it's not a company that I want to work for. So yeah, that changed my whole career path. And it changed my life because I did end up in the hospital for 3 days because all my vitals were at stroke level. So there's that too. So yeah, there's my workplace red flag. So yeah, it was a wild ride. A wild one. I would blame it on KJ, but I can't blame that one on KJ. Not this time. Uh-oh. So we're going to do the last section of the workplace romance, not romance, but the workplace red flag. So let me get that poll up real quick before we go into that one. Over, I'm going to make sure I send you these next time, because I did forget. So I want to know, what is your work red flag? Is it we're family? And I mean, you are kind of like a family, because that's where you spend majority of your time, right? Credit thief, or the micromanager? Thank you, Jazzy. Oh, I'm glad you leave and you won't have to hear my letter, because I don't want you talking about me. Because you'll be talking about me. The poll is up, so get your votes in, you guys. Thank you so much, Jazzy. I don't need you talking about me when I read my letter. I already gonna have to hear Epic and KJ. Because KJ gonna pop in like Houdini. KJ gonna be like, hey, I'm here. Epic's only here for the letter. I'm pretty sure he's only here for the letter. For the petty mail. Don't look at me like that. That's not what I have for you, Epic, though. I've been doing a lot of writing the past few weeks. So I have something for you. So, but if you're not in chat, I'm not gonna call you out. I'm not gonna call you out if you're not in chat, Epic. So you will. You're gonna hear it. Don't worry. Don't rush it. So we're like family equals unpaid emotional labor. No, Carol. I'm not staying late to cover Brenda's slack. I clock in for a paycheck, not a trauma bond.
I see you there, lurking on the periphery of my vision.
Hey, did KJ put that in there? Thank you for the lurk, Z. I don't remember that sound effect, KJ. And then we have the managers who micromanage but never mentor. They hover like a drone but give zero guidance. If you're being watched but not supported, that's a leash, not leadership. That's a leash. Get your votes in. So, hey, did the dance break come up over it? Give me a minute and I'll do the dance break for you over it. Because I didn't see it pop up. And I didn't hear it. Hold on 1 second. Let me do something and then I'll do it for you. Oh yeah. So we gotta wait a few minutes before we do it again. But in the meantime, we can do, where is it? Over it? Hold on 1 second. I know it's in here. Oh, here we go. Do a vibe check.
If you're catching the vibe and you're feeling alive, somebody in the room say yeah. Somebody in the room say yeah. Somebody in the room say yeah. Somebody in the room, somebody in the room, somebody in the room say yeah, yeah. I say yeah, yeah, yeah. Say yeah, 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 yeah. Say hell F yeah, hell crit yeah.
So there is your vibe check, and I'll get your dance break in. I just got to wait for the cool down. Leave Dream Diva. Stop messing with Dream Diva. She's already been traumatized. We already traumatized her. So, work with red flag, we tied with we're family and micromanager. I know I personally can't stand the micromanager. That's I can't get no real work done with a micromanager. Like, not at all. Spiritual but petty. It's the new podcast. So make sure you guys hit that link and check out Spiritual but Petty podcast. So,
We can get petty. Tell me if you're ready. I was playing nice. We can change the setting. We can get petty. We can get petty. Yeah.
all right. So, that's a wrap on Red Flag Rodeo, where the tea is hot and the judgment is petty and the truth, well, it rode in on a toxic horse. Just remember, you can't fix someone who doesn't see a problem in themselves, but you can ride off into the sunset with your peace intact. Same time next time, same shade, new flags. Yeehaw and bye. So, that was your rodeo red flag for tonight. So, are y'all ready for petty mail? Are y'all ready for petty mail, or do y'all want to hear the poem? Which one do y'all want first, petty mail or the poem? Let me know. Let me know. You want the petty mail, Epic? I'm gonna read it. It's actually one of my letters, minus the telltale information. Where is yours? Hold on here. Okay, let me open that up so I don't forget. All right. So, petty mail. It's a breakup letter. It's a breakup letter, y'all. Your popcorn's loading. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me write that down. I need to get some popcorn. I need to get a popcorn graphic. Let me put that on my notes. popcorn. All right. So here's your petty letter that I wrote when I broke up with someone. So, hey, you. I thought about taking the high road, but since you never seem to find the one faithful path in our whole relationship, let me take the scenic route, petty route instead. Consider this your final notification. I'm done. Not just done talking or done for now. No, I'm done like expired milk, sour, curdled, and tossed without hesitation. Let's not pretend like this was love anymore. Maybe it started that way. I gave and gave and gave. You gave just enough to keep me from walking, but never enough to make me stay for the right reasons. You fed me lies like they were love letters, and I swallowed them, hoping you'd change. But your truth, it always showed up late, sloppy, and smelling like someone else's perfume. You lied about where you were. You lied about who you were with. You even lied about who you were. And the cheating? Oh, don't worry. I'm not surprised anymore. You made it a sport. I used to cry over it. Now I just cringe that I ever saw a future with someone so unimpressive. You didn't just cheat on me. You cheated yourself out of a real one, out of peace, out of love, out of me. What hurts the most is losing you. Isn't losing you. Is realizing I was loyal to someone who couldn't even be honest in their sleep. A man who fumbled a heart like mine, then had the nerve to blame me for bleeding. You weren't ready for a woman who knows who she is, because deep down you never knew who you were. But don't worry, you can go back to your little collection of just friends. She means nothing, and it didn't mean anything. Keep the circus. I'm no clown. You won't get closure. You'll get silence. You'll get blocked. You'll get replaced quickly. And trust me, she won't have to heal from the way I did, because I won't let you touch my future with those dirty little hands you let wander. So, no, I don't wish you well. I wish you truth, and may it wreck your ego the way your lies tried to wreck my soul. Goodbye, forever, with absolutely none of the love I used to give me. None of the love I used to give me. P.S. If you ever wonder why you keep losing good women, look in the mirror, and this time, try not to lie to yourself. Petty Mel. What did Epic say over it? Wait a minute. So yeah, that is your Petty Mel for today. What do you guys have to say? Epic be misbehaving. Y'all have no comments on the Petty Mail for today? Y'all quiet tonight. I guess I'll just go into the moon, because y'all might have a lot to say about this. I know Epic will. Epic gonna be like, nah. Oh, this was a while ago. This was a long time ago. Hey, Shay. Welcome in, love. Good to see you. I was breaking up with my ex-husband.
Cause you
There
so
you go.
fly and I'm
Over it.
gold. If it feel good, get up and dance. Here we go. If it feel good, I want to see those hands. Come on. Baby girl, if you with it, gon' bring it to me. Baby girl, if you with it, gon' bring it to me. Baby girl, if you with it, gon' bring it to me. I keep it all original because I'm so west.
What's that look for, 662? What's that look for, sir? So, all right. Epic, are you with me, sir? Are you with me, Epic? I need to see a comment before I go for. Okay, just making sure. So, this poem is I plan to troll and seduce you tonight. Just tonight, Epic. Just tonight. Okay, maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow Friday. And y'all, Epic will be showing Bone Collector tomorrow on his show. I do not, Epic. So, here it is, Epic. So listen. Don't get too cozy. Don't come in here with logic, sense, or a clean conscience. I plan to troll and seduce you tonight. Yeah, both. Same breath, same body, same damn time. See, I'm a glitch in your rhythm, that pause in your playlist, the unread message that still messes with your chest, the curve in your sanity you keep driving off of. And baby, I drive stick. I'll laugh at your confidence, then flash just enough skin to make you second guess every boundary you swore you had. I'll send a picture that ain't quite NSFW, but it damn sure ain't safe for your focus. I'll ghost you at 7, then call you at midnight. Voice dipped in molasses and mischief, asking if you miss me, knowing damn well you're lying if you say no. I'm the petty priestess of temptation, reciting lust like scripture, then forgetting the verse, just to make you correct me softly, while looking down at my lips. I'll feed your ego, then starve it. Tell you I dreamt about you, but you weren't the main character. Oops. Now you want to know who was. Now you want to know what I was wearing. Now you're hooked. I'll dance in your mind before I ever touch your body. I'll flirt with your patience like I'm undressing it slowly, button by button. I'll make silence feel like foreplay and shade like the forearms pressed against walls. Oh yeah, this ain't romance. It's warfare in lingerie. It's sass and satin. It's a head game with lipstick and dice. You'll beg for answers, but I'll just raise an eyebrow. Ask the right question, and I might sit on in your lap and lie. Because I plan to troll and seduce you tonight. And when the sun peeks in, peeking at your tangled regrets, your pride crumpled at the foot of my bed, you'll whisper, "What was that?" And I'll just smile, roll over, and say, "Just a little midnight mischief with a petty twist." Poem. Hey, Tam. Welcome in, Tam. Good to see you tonight. Oh, you're doing 2 movies, Bone Collector and Debbie Does Dallas. See, I didn't see all that. Epic, you still alive over there, sir? Epic. How are you doing, Tam? What about my pen? Thank you, sweet. What about that pen of mine, Epic? What about that pen of mine? I just write. And I thought I would write something for you just because I felt like trolling you. So I trolled you. So thank you guys for joining me tonight for Red Flag Rodeo. Look, I'm talking like KJ now. Red Flag Rodeo. So Monday is TikTok night. Who will you guys see on TikTok night? Story time. We are a little over halfway through our book. Thank you, Dream Diva. I've been working on doing it a little bit different to expand my flow. Hey, Bright Eye Sunflower, you should be asleep, ma'am. So I believe we're a little over half. So, the book I was going to do next, I kind of changed my mind. So, I have to see what I could find and let you guys vote. Throwback Movie Night, 80 to 83. Relationship, the Date Edition. Story time. Travel to the coldest places in June. Themed restaurants. Petty TED Talk. And we will wrap up June with our new movies for 2025, the second half of the year. We will start July on the 10th because, yes, Epic, I will be on vacay again for a few days. Not a whole week, just a few days. And we will start the month with movie night 84 to 86. And then we have Mirror Talk. Mirror Talk is about you guys and me. And it's an opportunity for us each to deep dive into our own personal psychic. Then we have Trivia Night, Oceans Edition. This Song is Lying. Poetry Nights. Y'all, I have a lot for y'all for Poetry Night. I've been on a roll. Y'all ain't even gonna hear it all. And then the hottest places to visit in July. Just finished that up yesterday. And then we're in the month of July with Petty TED Talk. Yeah, I have everything done for June and July. Houston did not make the list over it. Houston did not make the list, ma'am. So obviously there are places hotter than Houston that you may not want to touch. Some U.S., some non-U.S. I have to be Bright Eye Sunflower because the way my brain works, if I don't know what I'm going to talk about, I have a problem. I have a problem if I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And that was one of the reasons I almost did not start streaming. Because I couldn't think of anything to talk about. Now I have so much to talk about. I am actually... August is fully scheduled out already. September is halfway scheduled already. And I have trivia night for the next few months already lined up. For like the next 6 months. Trivia night is already set. Who is trolling who, Epic? I would never troll over it. I just call her over it. Look at this mess. That's what I do. I be like, over it. I was like, come into this stream and look at this mess. See, I can't do that, Bright Eye. I can't do that. What's up, Charmaine? Welcome in. You missed the poem, Charmaine. Welcome in. I don't think Epic can handle it again, though. Good to see you, Charmaine. But yeah, I can't do that, Bright Eye Sunflower. I'll be the lost my everlasting mind. Y'all be like, what? What's wrong with her? I have to have a general senses of what I'm going to talk about. So your good night message. I've said too much and not enough. Time to log off and mind my dreams. Good night, babes. Over it already. All you over it. So thank you guys. Hey, Red Potato. Welcome in. All y'all missed the poem tonight. Y'all all missed the poem tonight for Epic. Epic over there sweating. Epic can't even talk right no more, y'all. Yeah, we get ready to roll out, Red Potato. Thank you. Thank you, Tam. Make sure you guys copy the raid message. We is going to DJ Ricky Dreams. Oh, I ain't been to him in a minute. That's a good one, over it. So make sure you guys copy that raid message. Why is that so far up? And copy the raid message. Show Ricky Dreams some love. Thank you guys. Thank you for letting me mess with you, Epic. KJ's next on the Rolodex. KJ and Jazzy gonna be next. Thank you guys. You guys are so awesome. Have a wonderful, beautiful night. I will see y'all in the streets tomorrow. 662 will be on at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific. Epic will be on at that exact same time. So if you're in one stream, tap the other stream up. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful night, y'all. See y'all in these streets.